Greetings, dear ones, and welcome to True Soul Tarot Guidance. My name is Alara. If you are new to this channel, I extend a warm welcome to you. For those who are already subscribed, it is wonderful to have you back. This evening, I present another spiritual guidance message for the collective. Today's reading addresses a particularly captivating topic. How can this person look so much better, so much younger than everyone else, without even trying? And what's even more shocking is, this is how they see you every single time, even on your worst days, even when you feel tired, even when you doubt yourself. In their eyes, you still stand out above everyone around you. They don't understand it. They can't explain it. But to them, you just have something others don't. The energy coming through is strong and very clear. The Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles are showing up here, and together they tell a powerful story. This is not just about physical beauty. This is about the way you carry yourself, the warmth in your energy, the softness in your presence. There's something about you that feels alive, fresh, and real. And because of that, people naturally compare. And somehow you always come out on top in their eyes. There is someone in particular who notices this more than anyone else. They see how different you are. They see how you shine without forcing it. And what confuses them the most is, you don't even seem to realize your own power. Stay with me, because this reading goes much deeper than you think. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it's meant for you. And remember, only take what resonates with you. When all these energies come together, something very powerful is revealed about how this person truly sees you. This is not just a surface-level attraction, and it's not something that comes and goes. It's layered, it's deep, and it's something that slowly grows stronger the more they notice you. In their perception, you are not merely an individual who appears more attractive or youthful than those around you. You embody a sense of difference in every conceivable aspect. The Queen of Wands signifies the foremost aspect they observe about you, your presence. There is an inherent quality in the manner you conduct yourself that effortlessly attracts attention. You do not need to exert effort. You are not required to compete. There is no necessity to validate your worth. It occurs naturally. You enter a space, and your energy communicates even before you utter a word. Consequently, you radiate. Not in an ostentatious or flamboyant manner, but in a warm, assured, and authentic way that resonates as genuine. This is what distinctly sets you apart from others. However, what captivates them is not solely based on visual perception. It is also about the emotions they experience. This is where the Page of Cups becomes relevant, as the more they observe you, the more they begin to sense something tender, something emotional, something unforeseen. You do not merely attract their gaze. You reach their hearts. There exists a gentleness within you, a kindness, a subtle depth that instills both calmness and curiosity in them. They find themselves contemplating you during small, unanticipated moments, smiling without cause, pondering about you, feeling an inexplicable pull towards you. Then, the Six of Pentacles finalizes the narrative. At this point, it transcends mere attraction or emotion. It evolves into a matter of value. In their perspective, you do not occupy the same tier as those surrounding you. When they make comparisons, when they observe closely, when they genuinely focus, you consistently emerge as someone who embodies greater balance, authenticity, and reality. It is as if you possess a quiet sense of worth that others lack. You do not pursue attention. You do not seek affirmation. This quality imbues everything about you with greater significance. Collectively, These three energies forge a profoundly impactful impression in their minds. You exude confidence, yet you are not arrogant. You embody softness, yet you are not feeble. You are generous, yet you do not lose your essence. This equilibrium is uncommon. Many individuals tend to favor one side excessively, but you manage to maintain everything in a manner that feels both natural and whole. Consequently, they cannot help but draw comparisons between you and others. Each time they do, you emerge superior without any effort on your part. What perplexes them the most is your apparent inability to perceive yourself as they do. You may experience doubts, insecurities, and moments when you do not feel at your best, yet none of this alters their perception of you. In their perspective, even your imperfections render you more authentic, more human, and more beautiful. They do not regard you as flawless. Rather, they see you as sincere. This authenticity holds greater value for them. Additionally, there is a sense that you evoke something within them that others fail to do. Interactions with others may feel ordinary, predictable, or at times, devoid of substance. However, with you, there exists a spark. There are emotions, curiosity, and a sense that something profound is attainable. This feeling lingers with them even in your absence. Simultaneously, this bond instills a degree of hesitation within them, as they do not perceive you as just anyone. They view you as someone deserving of more, someone who possesses a certain level of worth. This realization prompts them to question their own adequacy. They may ponder whether they are sufficient, whether they can match your vibrancy, or whether they can genuinely provide you with what you deserve. Such thoughts may render them quiet at times or uncertain about how to engage with you. Nevertheless, regardless of their contemplation or doubts, their focus invariably returns to you. They cannot disregard their feelings. They cannot overlook how distinct you appear in comparison to everyone else. And they cannot dismiss the way you evoke emotions in them effortlessly. In their eyes, you are not merely more attractive or youthful. You are more vibrant, more authentic, and more balanced. This unique combination is something they seldom encounter. It is an experience they will always remember. The most significant aspect of this situation is that there was no need for you to impose anything. You did not have to engage in competition. You did not have to alter your true self. This is merely your inherent energy, the essence of your being, the way you perceive the world, and the manner in which you present yourself. All these elements converge in a manner that allows you to distinguish yourself effortlessly. Therefore, even if you do not always recognize it, and even if you occasionally doubt yourself, understand that in their perspective, in their perception, and in their emotions, you are already someone who rises above the ordinary. The Six of Pentacles introduces a distinctly different energy into this interpretation, revealing a deeper insight into how this individual perceives you in relation to others in their vicinity. This situation transcends mere attraction or emotional connection. It pertains to value. It concerns how they categorize you in their thoughts and how they evaluate the energy that exists between you and others. When this individual gazes upon you, they do not merely see someone who appears more attractive or youthful. They perceive someone who possesses a unique level of worth. There is an essence about you that exudes balance, stability, and a natural inclination to give. You do not present yourself as someone who seeks to take from others or to validate your existence. Rather, your energy radiates tranquility, fairness, and authenticity. This quality alone enables you to stand out in a manner that others cannot replicate. This card indicates that they are aware of how you interact with others. They recognize your compassion, your sense of justice, and your ability to maintain moderation. You offer support without compromising your own identity. You show concern without pursuing excessively. This equilibrium is something they seldom encounter. Many individuals in their circle either give excessively or take disproportionately, but you exude a different aura. You embody steadiness. You embody authenticity. Consequently, they do not merely assess appearances. They evaluate energy. And each time they do, you emerge as someone who appears more whole, more organized, and more sincere than those surrounding you. It is as if you possess a subtle confidence that conveys your self-worth, even if you do not vocalize it. This quality earns you a deeper level of respect from others. Additionally, the manner in which you receive attention is distinctive to them. You are not the type to seek validation or attention desperately. You do not require constant affirmation. This characteristic enhances the value of your energy. When you do choose to give your attention or express interest, it comes across as genuine. It carries significance. They can perceive this authenticity. The Six of Pentacles also indicates that this individual may feel an inclination to contribute more to you, not solely in material terms, but also emotionally. They may feel compelled to offer you their time, attention, and effort. In their perspective, you are someone worthy of investment. Someone who merits more than what others typically receive. This sentiment intensifies as they continue to observe you. Concurrently, there exists a quiet understanding within them that you will not accept just anything. You are not the type to settle for less. Even if you do not articulate it explicitly, your energy communicates this. Consequently, they regard you with greater seriousness. It prompts them to reconsider how they engage with you, what they express, and how they present themselves. They sense that interactions with you must be authentic. Interestingly, they may also experience a slight distance as a result. Not due to any action on your part to push them away, but because they perceive you to be on a different level. They may question whether they possess enough to offer you, whether they can match your energy, or whether they can meet you at your level. This creates a blend of admiration and uncertainty within them. Nevertheless, despite this, their focus remains solely on you. When they survey their surroundings, when they make comparisons, or when they observe others, something invariably feels amiss. Either the energy appears forced, or it seems unbalanced, or it feels devoid of substance. However, with you, everything resonates harmoniously. Everything appears to be natural. This is an aspect they cannot overlook. This card illustrates that your beauty is not merely observed, it is experienced as something of value. It transcends mere appearance, encompassing the way your presence contributes positively, instilling a sense of calm, balance, and honesty. Consequently, you do not merely stand out, you create an impact. In their perception, you are an individual deserving of more, someone who gives selflessly without losing their essence, and someone who possesses a quiet strength that is rare. Therefore, regardless of who else may be present, you consistently embody the right choice. The Page of Cups introduces a gentle, emotional, and almost innocent energy to this reading, altering the way this individual perceives you on a deeper level. While the Queen of Wands highlighted your external radiance and inherent confidence, the Page of Cups reveals how your inner energy resonates with their heart. This is where their emotions become more personal, more profound, and slightly more vulnerable. When this person gazes at you, it transcends mere attraction. It evokes a feeling they struggle to articulate. There is an essence about you that feels pure, gentle, and distinct from their usual experiences. Even if you do not perceive yourself in this manner, they recognize a softness within you that enhances your uniqueness. It is not solely that you appear more attractive or youthful than others. It is that your energy exudes a lighter, calmer, and more authentic quality. This card indicates that this person may find themselves daydreaming about you, often without their conscious awareness. You enter their thoughts subtly, not in a loud or overwhelming manner, but softly, like a feeling that gradually intensifies. They may find themselves smiling at the thought of you, pondering your activities, or reminiscing about the small moments you shared. This is not something they engage in with just anyone. Additionally, there exists a sense of emotional curiosity in this dynamic. They seek to comprehend you. They desire to know your feelings, your thoughts, and what resides within your heart. From an external perspective, you appear calm and composed. However, they sense that there exists a deeper emotional realm within you. This enigma captivates them even further. The Page of Cups indicates that this individual perceives a youthful essence in you that transcends mere physical appearance. Indeed, they already believe you appear younger and more appealing than others, but this card suggests that your spirit itself embodies youthfulness. There is a certain innocence and openness in your energy that renders you fresh and distinct. It seems as though you have not permitted the world to completely harden you, which is something they find exceedingly rare. What truly distinguishes you is that you do not come across as insincere or contrived. Your responses, your emotions, and the manner in which you express yourself all feel authentic. Consequently, they experience emotional safety when contemplating you. Even if they have not entirely opened up yet, a part of them feels as though they could. Simultaneously, this card illustrates that their feelings are still evolving. They may not have fully articulated their emotions, or they might be holding back somewhat. There exists a timid energy here. They may feel uncertain about how to approach you, or how to convey what is genuinely on their mind. In their perception, you are someone exceptional, which induces a degree of nervousness. They might also believe that you are unaware of how much they observe you. You do not behave like someone seeking attention. You simply exist as you are. This natural demeanor further enhances their attraction to you. It is almost as if they are quietly watching, absorbing every minute detail, and feeling increasingly connected to you over time. Additionally, the Page of Cups reveals that you evoke an emotional response in them that they may have neglected for an extended period. Perhaps they are accustomed to more superficial connections, or they have been protective of their feelings. However, with you, the experience is distinct. You evoke a sense of softness in them once more, a sense of support, a sensation that is genuine. Consequently, their attraction towards you transcends mere physical appearance. Indeed, they perceive you as more beautiful and youthful than those in your vicinity, yet it is your emotional energy that genuinely differentiates you. It is the manner in which you evoke feelings in them effortlessly. It is the tranquility, the compassion, the profound subtlety within you. The Page of Cups in this reading indicates that, in their perspective, you are not merely someone who stands out in terms of appearance. You are an individual who resonates with the heart. Someone who feels unique. Someone who feels exceptional. Therefore, regardless of who else is present, their focus invariably returns to you. The energy of the Queen of Wands in this reading is immensely potent, and when it manifests, it alters everything. This is not solely about your external appearance. It pertains to an energy that individuals can sense the moment you enter a room. You may not even be aware of it yourself, but others certainly are, particularly this individual. When they gaze upon you, they do not merely see a face, they perceive your essence. And that essence is warm, self-assured, and subtly captivating. There is an inherent quality about you. You are not exerting excessive effort. You are not compelling attention yet. Clears throat, attention gravitates towards you regardless. This is precisely what the Queen of Wands signifies here. It embodies that effortless radiance. It is that energy where you can enter a space, attend to your own affairs, and still be the individual that captures the most attention. And this person, they observe everything. The manner in which you present yourself, the way you articulate your thoughts, even the way you move. To them, it all appears elegant and vibrant. What is particularly intriguing is that they draw comparisons between you and others, even if they do not vocalize it. They notice other individuals, they take note, yet something invariably feels absent. Then they turn their gaze towards you, and it is as if everything falls into place once more. You possess a spark that those around you lack. It is neither ostentatious nor artificial. It is authentic. The authenticity you exude enhances your youthfulness, vibrancy, and attractiveness in a manner that transcends mere physical attributes. This embodiment of the Queen of Wands signifies a powerful inner flame within you. Even during times of self-doubt or lack of confidence, there exists an unwavering light within you that refuses to fade. This is what others perceive. They recognize that inner glow, even when you are unable to acknowledge it yourself. This is a significant reason for their attraction to you. Your energy radiates vitality, sincerity, and uniqueness. Furthermore, there is an impression that you do not seek attention. You feel no need to validate yourself to anyone, which only enhances your allure in their perspective. While many strive to be noticed, your presence commands attention effortlessly. This natural magnetism can leave them somewhat perplexed, as they ponder how you manage to stand out without apparent effort. This individual may even experience a sense of intimidation in your presence, not negatively, but rather as if you exist on a different plane. They perceive you as someone who recognizes their own value, even if you occasionally struggle with that perception internally. To them, you embody strength, independence, and vitality, creating an unforgettable impression. Simultaneously, the Queen of Wands embodies a warmth that draws people closer. You are neither aloof nor detached. Your energy radiates kindness. There is a gentle softness that complements your strength, a balance that is seldom encountered. Most individuals tend to embody one trait or the other, yet you harmoniously integrate both, further distinguishing yourself. For this person, your presence is not only more appealing than that of those around you, but it also brings a sense of comfort and elevation to their spirit. Your energy inspires curiosity, attraction, and even a hint of addiction to your company. They may not fully grasp the reasons behind this feeling, but they are acutely aware that being in your presence is a distinctly different experience. And the biggest thing here is, you don't see yourself the way they see you. You might focus on your flaws, your insecurities, the things you wish you could change. But they don't see those things the same way. To them, those small imperfections don't take away from your beauty. They actually make you more real, more human, more attractive. The Queen of Wands in this reading is a reminder of how powerful your natural energy truly is. Whether you realize it or not, you have a presence that stands out, a glow that doesn't fade, and a way of being that others can't copy. And in this person's eyes, that's exactly why you look better, younger, and more captivating than anyone else around you.